Okay, we're going to start with the nation. Halt Lakurawa's invasion now. Senate challenges military. Redeemers Varsity breaks new ground in cancer, other disease treatment. North's leaders to blame for region's woe, says ACF. Jimo cautions Obasanjo over inciting remarks. Recapitalization, banks raise 1.68 trillion through e-platform. Alleged $35 million fraud, Wabote in EFCC custody. And NICOM orders insurance firms to clear outstanding claims next month. Okay, which story?
So the major headline, which is about the fact that there is an ISIS-backed terror group called Lakurawa. It's as there's a bit of incursion of this group into the northern part of Nigeria, specifically Kebbi and Sokoto state. And the Senate yesterday has called on the military, saying that they should halt the inflow of Lakurawa into Nigeria. They have attacked within Nigeria. They said a few days ago the group struck in Kebbi, and the troops actually responded swiftly and dislodged them, neutralizing many of them. They also said that in the Red Chamber, the debate came up at the fact that they are charging that the troops of our military not only curb further incursion, but they should also eliminate them totally. It came from Senator Waziri Tambuwa, and he was being the past governor of Sokoto, knowing that that's like the border with which they are accessing Nigeria, is calling for immediate action. The acting chief of army staff, Lieutenant Olufemi Oluyede, has ordered that the troops should step up and their action against the bandits without looking back. They commended the military for the action so far in repealing their incursion, but they said the military should also maintain vigilance in communities where they might be coming in through. So we're wishing them the best. It's interesting that we haven't seen much of the attack before the intelligence came out. So we're hoping with enough intelligence, there won't be any infiltration into the Nigerian borders at all. We have a lot we're dealing with. We don't need extra from an ISIS-backed terror group. So the Institute of Genomics and Global Health at the Redeemers University, I'm a member of Redeem Church, so Redeemers University in Ede, Osun State, has successfully sequenced a complete human genome for the first time in Nigeria. Whoop, 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 whoop. So a genome is the complete set of genetic material in an organism that has everything. It contains all the information for growth, development, functions, and reproduction of that organism. So it's been sequenced in Nigeria for the first time, and it's something that is worth celebrating. The World Health Organization describes the whole genome sequencing as a transformative tool for detecting and monitoring microbial hazards in the food chain, enhances surveillance, outbreak response, and source identification. The milestone at Redeemers University coincided with the inauguration of the Genomics and Bioinformatics Training Academy at the IGH, which aims to increase the technical workforce for advanced genome research in our country. That's really exciting news. Yeah. So it's not all bad in our Nigerian universities. Definitely.
Okay, so I have the story of the, I have the story of the recapitalization of the banks. We all know that they said they should bring their capital base of 500 billion. So approximately 1.682 trillion has been raised through the recently launched e-offering platform as part of their recapitalization. They said the Director of General Securities, that is Dr. Agamas, made this known yesterday. He said that the sum was achieved through 12 applications submitted by 9 banks. They didn't mention the names of the banks, but they said the technology played a critical role in achieving this milestone, and it was also a key enabler of the capital market's growth. They also said that the Nigerian economy is vibrant and full of potential. And he also, at the end of the day, he praised the government's commitment to the recapitalization process, describing it as a strategic step to strengthen and make the banking sector capable of lending effectively to the real sector. He said at least the renewed hope agenda is materializing, and we're going to get something out of it.
Okay, have a story?
So, yeah, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission detained and seized the traveling passport of Timba Kiseye Wabote for the alleged 35 million brass project fraud. They said he came in the first time. This is the second time they've detained him, but they said they came in the first time, they accorded him the respect and not to detain him, or they were quite respectful to him. but that he went to town with different stories. He just went down, started bragging and...
Chaboing.
So now they've invited him again and they've detained him.
Okay. All right. Let's move on now to the Punch. Tinubu said to name envoys as ministry post-consular officers. Ailero gets certificates cut to decide PDP suit against deputy. US-based Nigerian jailed 6 years for a $6 million bribery scam. Misconduct, NBA hacks Senate over sacking of CCT chair. Court orders police to employ 22,000 constabularies. Disclose list conditions for 500 billion naira National Assembly recapitalization plan. Okay. One story before we go on a break. Who has that?
Okay, so I have the story of the courts ordering the police to employ over 22 constabularies. They said the National Industry Court of Nigeria on Wednesday ordered the Inspector General of Police and the Police Service Commission to issue letters of employment to over 22,000 police constabularies across 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Earlier on, they said they got a lawyer and they sued the police because they were owing them certain amount of money, and the court has now ordered that that they should be paid 54,566 monthly from January to 2021 to May 2024. That's the outstanding. That's what they are owing them. Yes. So they also said that they should also give them letters of employment and certificate of engagement, and also that they should provide uniforms, boots, and also deploy them to the states of the Federation. And this is the law and everything. And see, now they took it to court and justice has been served.
All right, let's go on a very short break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.